Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather. In today's video, I'm going to do my first impression review of the new Jaclyn Cosmetics Bougie Rouge Collection. I'm so excited for this video. When I first saw Jaclyn's ad campaign on Instagram, I was just kind of scrolling through my phone one night and it was so beautiful. Right off the bat, it totally reminded me of the movie Marie Antoinette, which is one of my personal favorite movies. I really love all of the makeup and the clothes and the music. They play a couple of 80s songs in the movie. I just absolutely love the whole aesthetic of that movie. Jaclyn said in her launch video that her inspiration for the collection actually came from the movie The Duchess, which I went ahead and I watched that movie last night just because I really wanted to get a feel for what she was trying to portray in her collection, and I could absolutely see how Keira Knightley had her makeup done in the movie where she had a lot of the blush on her cheeks, so I could absolutely see where Jaclyn could get her inspiration from. Initially from her ad campaign, I absolutely thought that it had to have been something revolved around blush, so I almost thought as well, and I don't know, I just really thought that she was gonna do like an eyeshadow palette with it as well. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of happy that she really stuck to kind of a whole blush collection. I'm totally into blush right now, and I always have been, but for some reason blush has just kind of come back with a bang for me. I just am so excited to try all of these products right now. The Bougie Rouge Collection did launch on June 10th. I believe it was around 11 a.m. I was on there as soon as it was 11 a.m. I got all the products that I wanted in my basket and I checked out. So the 10th was a Thursday. I literally got my package Saturday morning. I was like, blown away how quick I got it, so I was really excited about that. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to swatch all of the blushes for you. I did open up the palette to take a look at it when I first got it in the mail. They're very intimidating. The blush colors are very intimidating, so I'm going to open it up and we're going to swatch it. This is the Rouge Romance Matte Blush Palette, so I went ahead and I got the warm tone palette. The cool tone palette really didn't have colors that I personally enjoy using, so the warm palette had a lot more colors that I felt like I could use on a daily basis. And just so you know, I went ahead and I did my base. I did do some eyeshadow, but actually I used her bronze and blush duo. I used the bronze as my eyeshadow, and I actually popped a little bit of her iced highlighter in the corners of my eyes and like on the top of my lid, just to kind of keep the whole theme of Jaclyn Cosmetics going. Oh, this is so beautiful. So it looks very similar to the outside packaging or carton, and let's go ahead and open it. Ooh, wow, this like really matches like my light behind it. So beautiful. The colors that I gravitate towards the most was this one here in the middle, Pretty Posh and Tempting. Even Boudoir, that's a really beautiful like corally peach color. Ooh, I love it. So I can't wait to try these on for you. So let's go ahead and swatch. Let me try to find somewhere on my arms that I can do it. Oh, we can do right here. Okay, so we're gonna swatch this right here. So first I'm going in with Boudoir. I'm really getting in there, as you can see. So just lightly swatching. Ooh, that's pretty. Next I'm gonna swatch Tea Room. See, they don't come off as pigmented as they look in the pan. So for me, that makes me feel a little bit more comfortable using it because I'm not packing on like a ton of color, like it's buildable. So the next one I'm swatching is Tempting. Ooh, that one's really pretty. Next one is Fancy Pants. Ooh, I actually really like that one. Okay, then Pretty Posh. I'm running out of fingers. Yeah, that one's exactly what I was anticipating. Next, I'm gonna do Ever After. Ooh, yeah, that's got a lot of pigment to it, for sure. It looks more red on my arm than it does in the camera. It definitely has more of a red undertone to it, for sure. Well, there you go. That's my arm swatches for you guys. So as I'm going through the application part of my video, I am going to use the blush palette. I do also have the Luminous Rouge. I got the shade Lover Boy. I haven't opened this quite yet. I do love the packaging. It's so beautiful, just very clean and simplistic. I did also get the, what is this? The Cream to Powder Blush Stick. I got the shade Swoon. And then the other item I was able to pick up is called Lip Cushion in the shade Lip Locked. So now that I've done the swatches for you on the Bougie Rouge, the Rouge Romance blush palette, I'm gonna go ahead and read you the description that she gives for the palette. So here it says, blush like Jaclyn Hill with 2 dreamy palettes, each featuring 6 beautiful shades in a silky soft matte finish. These pressed powders offer buildable coverage to bring as much or as little color to the cheeks as you'd like. So that's what I was saying, is that when I swiped it, it didn't come off quite as pigmented as it looks in the pan. So it's intimidating to look at, yes, but they swatched really beautifully and they were really soft to the touch. This particular formula is a long wearing formula, and basically the blushes are ranges of shades that can complement any skin tone. I just really love the feeling and the texture of this particular palette. I love the embossment and just the overall texture of the packaging. I think I'm gonna use, let's do Pretty Posh, which is this one right here, the one that I was oogling over earlier. Okay, so it does come off pretty well on the brush. Ooh, it is really pigmented. I'm gonna kind of leave this farther back because I want to be able to put some of the other products a little bit in the front. How about this? I'll do one shade on this side and then let's do a different shade on this side. So for the other side, I don't know, let's do something different. Let's do like Tea Room, kind of see how that works. Woo! That's bright. You can see how bright that is. Oh my gosh. Okay, well here goes nothing. I'm just patting it on because I don't want to go crazy. In Jaclyn's ad campaign, I noticed the placement of the blush was pretty close to like her eyeshadow. Like it just looked like this rouge that was all in this area. I know in her launch video, she mentioned that she was kind of really into doing her makeup that particular way, where she was bringing the blush up a little bit higher and closer to the under eye area. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. That is super buildable. I mean, that's really fun. This type of blush application really reminds me of like an avant-garde type of makeup look. Really fun. Okay, I'm gonna stop adding that. So we have something a little more natural on this side, and then I did something a little bit more fun on this side. That's a really nice formula. I do like that. I like the fact that it's very buildable. It packs a punch. It has really great pigment to it. Next product I'm gonna jump into is the Mood Light Luminous Blush. This packaging, stop it. It's so pretty. I know a lot of people are complimenting how they really like the shade of the product on the inside on the J that's on the outside. This is such a pretty shade. The shade I got is Lover Boy. This is the same formula as the Mood Light highlighting powder, and this is supposed to be explained as having a really sheer formula and is the least pigmented of, in my opinion, of all of the products in the collection. This particular product is explained as being a subtle luminous veil of color. It was pretty much created to just be a soft flush of color on the cheeks, and is also supposed to help blur imperfections and provides a lit from within type of glow. So I'm dipping into the color. I just kind of tapped it around a little bit to get some of it to come through the sifter. I'm gonna put it on this here. I'm using it almost as if it's like a blush topper. It felt a little like it wasn't like a soft, super milled powder, and I could be wrong, but it just felt a little kind of chalky when I put it on. yeah, I don't really see any like luminosity coming from this product. I would like to give this a try though on its own as opposed to using it with like other products. So maybe I'll come back and I'll give you guys a personal testimony using this. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna swatch it right next to all the other colors that I have. Ooh, it's pretty. My fingers got a little stained. It's pretty. You can kind of see it. I'll put it right here. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, now you can see that it has a little bit, well, I can see that it has a little bit of luminosity to it. Probably can't pick that up on the camera though. That's okay. But yeah, it does have a lot more pigment than I experienced putting it on my face just because I did such a colorful blush underneath that. So here we have the Rouge Romance blush stick. I got the shade Swoon. It's such a really pretty peachy orangey color. I'll just go ahead and swatch it. Might as well, right? We'll do it right up here. Whoa, that's gonna be pretty vibrant. So let's see how that applies on the cheek. I was thinking, I saw a lot of other YouTubers kind of taking their brush and swiping it on the thing, but I want to see what would happen if I was to just sort of stripe it on and then see if I could buff it in. Okay, let's apply the product. So I guess I'm just dot it on. That looks like that's enough. Jaclyn said that this was not going to pick up my makeup from underneath. All right, let's see. It didn't pick up my makeup underneath. All right, I want to add a little bit more. So let's just gonna swipe it. That looks like that's going to be a lot. So I'll just kind of tap off the excess on the back of my hand. This is something I can get down with. I can use this probably every single day. This stick and the shade that I used for the blush from the palette, that would be my jam. This is beautiful. I love wearing blush like this and it looks soft. My skin looks really blurred underneath. I like this. That's beautiful. I guess I should tell you some of the benefits of the stick. Okay, so the description of the cream to powder blush stick says it transforms on skin for a gorgeous, effortless wash of color. I agree. The high pigment creamy formula glides onto cheeks and dries to a soft matte powder finish. I agree as well. These 4 bold shades blend out beautifully to be as toned down or turned up as you want it to be. 100%. You can build this up to be a heavier pigment. You can have it be a sheer wash of color. This has to probably be like my favorite product out of the whole collection. I really love this. All right, so we're gonna move on to the lip product that came in the collection. So this is the lip cushion. I got the shade Lip Locked in this really beautiful berry color. I'm always down for a really beautiful berry Merlot wine sort of shade in a lip product. I feel like you can wear that for Christmas, the winter time. You could wear it in the springtime. You can wear it in the summer. It just goes with all seasons. Let's go ahead and try this shade. I thought it was really cool because Jaclyn's, I suppose some of her inspiration not only coming from the movie The Duchess, but possibly from that era because the makeup then was very monochromatic. I thought that was so cool that she did that. The blush, you know, all of the lip shades, everything that she created it to be like a very monochromatic moment. One thing I noticed about this is it has a really heavy coconutty type fragrance. I thought that was kind of cool. I do wonder if this would last throughout the day, like if it was something that you would smell throughout the day. All right, let's go ahead and apply it. I love this color. I'm serious. The color that it's projecting through the camera, it's really not the same color that I feel like I'm seeing in real life. It is this really beautiful, like dusty mauve with a touch of like that berry shade. It's so pretty. I decided not to put on lip liner because I don't know if you can see, but it has this really fun, like almost like it's blurring the outside. It kind of just naturally did that. Like it had more of that, like you bit into like a cherry or something type look to it where the inside is darker and the pigment just sort of feathered out. I love that. It looks so pretty, and it's definitely from that era. That's how they wore their lipstick, was just more of like a feathered out type of lip look. So I love this. Oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful product. My lips don't feel dry. I'm looking in the monitor and it looks like I just drank a glass of wine. That's basically what I feel like I look like. All right, let's get into my thoughts. So my thoughts on the formulas. I love the palette. The blush palette has a really beautiful, smooth, creamy formula, and it's definitely a buildable formula. Now on the Mood Light, the Luminous blush, the loose powder in the little jar here, I love the packaging. It's so pretty. I don't know if I like the formula. I need to play with this, and then I can let you guys know in another video if I was able to play with it and use it on its own, which I will. I'll probably just use this on its own tomorrow just to see how I like it. But yeah, I wasn't, like, first impression, I wasn't super duper impressed with this, but I do know that the highlighting powder, that's the Mood Light powder, it's just a very glowy highlight. So I don't know. I think I have the really old Luminous powder. Yeah, this is the Luminous powder. Okay, so this was from when she first launched her, I guess this was a part of a Christmas collection, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe this was a part of like one of her very first launches right after her lipsticks, where she came out with these like during Christmas or something. But I think these have all been unfortunately discontinued in this particular packaging, at least. So this is Do Me. So I feel like the formula of Do Me, it's not quite as drying. It's not like a chalky feel like how this formula feels. So I'll play with this and I'll get back to you guys. Next, the cream to powder stick, my jam. I love this. I can't wait to play with this a little bit more. It has a really beautiful texture, and I just love how smooth it made my cheek look. It's so pretty. I love this product. I know she was trying to go for something a little bit more innovative, and she did hit the nail on the head with this product because it didn't lift my makeup at all. And I swear I have always been looking for a cream blush stick that does not lift my makeup from underneath. So congrats. This is like a really good product. I love this. And of course I love the lip product. I think it's a really fun product. So I'm curious to see if this is going to dry down, if it's gonna stay hydrated, cushiony, just how it says. So we'll see. I love the color though. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish off this look. This is, I actually purchased a new one. I have Amped, I believe it's Amped in the loose highlighter formula, but I bought Balm because I wanted something a little bit lighter. Oh my God, that's, oh my God, that's so pretty. That mixed with the cream to powder stick. Oh, that's so pretty. I know, I'm curious to do this side because I know I went pretty high up. Oh my gosh, that is just... Congratulations to Jaclyn Hill on her Bougie Rouge collection. I think it's an absolutely stunning collection. I love the whole vibe of the collection, and it's totally right up my alley, so I can't wait to use these products more. I will make sure to link everything that I used in my video today in my description box below. And if you guys enjoy watching my content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell if you'd like to see more of this face right here. And until my next video, I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.